So start side to side. Just moving, disregard the dings in the middle, okay, or in the beginning. Do that. So just step side to side, we're waking up the outer hips, inner thighs. Let's go ahead and do some arm swings as well. Keep this small. You don't need to swing like crazy, right? Keep it small, shoulders down, breathing. Nice. And good morning, happy Sunday. I'm so excited. I've totally been following you guys on all social media, all the videos I can see. I'm keeping an eye on all of it, making sure you guys are staying on top of it. So really quick, let's shake it out. Quick shake. Now, feet are going to be hip distance apart. We're going to be a big arm circle all the way up. Inhale. And exhale, bring the hands down, shoulders down, hands clasped together. Send those hips back, chest is open. Weight in the heels. And right when you start to feel a stretch in the hamstrings, come right back up. And big arm circle again, bring it all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, bring those arms down, hands clasped behind. Send those hips back just a little bit. And then right back up. Do it 2 more times. I forgot to hit record. Nope, they got it for me. Nice. Exhale, send those hips on back. And then 1 more like that. Inhale. And exhale, send those hips back. We're going to continue with the breathing, but this time we're going to add a little baby squat. So inhale, option to go to your tippy toes. And exhale, lower arm down, send those hips back, waking up the hamstrings, the quads, everything right back up. And exhale. So I know everybody shows up to these workouts a little bit different. Some people haven't moved yet today. Some people have already gone for a big walk. So meeting everybody where they are. 1 more like this. And exhale. Come on down, shake it out. Let's start with that right leg. Hip circles out to the side. Try to keep those hips stable. Actively push that standing leg down so we're standing up nice and tall. And reverse. Keep going. Nice. Just checking the time. And switch sides. We're going to open it up and out to the side. Again, actively standing on that standing leg, waking up those hips. We do have a lot of lower body, a lot of booty work, because you know, it's my favorite. Reverse the circle. Make sure you're breathing, core is engaged. 2 more hip circles like this. And what do we got next? Overhead reach. Nice. Shake it out, going right back into a baby mini squat. It does not need to be big. Little curl, arms come up overhead, tippy toe. Lower down, baby squat. Come on up, tippy toe. Wherever you are today is perfect. You're here, you made it. That's what counts. Now we're just moving the body. I want really intentional movement today. Think about the muscles that are active. Keep going. We're going to do 1 more like that. We're going right into some sumos. Nice. Shake it out. So step nice and wide. Let me step back so you can see my feet. Legs are turned out. You're going to lower down. Knees are going to track with the toes. And then right back up. Now nice and slow. Down 1, 2, 3, 4. Right back up. 2, 3, 4. You're going to hear a ding. Ignore it, okay? Playing with time under tension, nice and slow. Now, if this aggravates your knees or if the sumo squat is not a position for you, you can go ahead and go back to that regular parallel, or you can do sit down, stand up. So practice sitting down on a chair nice and slow, and then coming up off the chair nice and slow, keeping your core squeezed the entire time. All right, here we are. Woo. As you come up, think about pushing the heel of the foot down, squeeze the booty as you stand. You're going to feel those inner thighs quite a bit more. Scoot over here, some in the center, up, down, nice and slow. Awesome. So yes, time under tension. We're doing 2 sets like this. Our 3rd set, we're going to do pulses. If it's available to you, there's never any pressure with that. Nice and slow. Don't go too fast. I want you to really intentionally lower, very slow, Heel pushes down, squeeze the booty nice and slow, back up. Take a quick moment, shake it out. Shake the booty. We're gonna go right back down and get some pulses in. It's only 35 seconds. You can do this, come on down, meet me here. Tiny pulse, pulse, very small. Now make sure that the knees don't collapse in. That can lead to injury. We wanna make sure that those knees are out as far as they can. Push the heels. Every time you come up a little bit, you push the heel of the foot down and squeeze the booty. Really small movement, just an inch. See if you can get a little lower. Abs are in. Woo. When we hear the ding, we're carefully gonna come up. 1. There it is, carefully come on up, shake it out. We're going in for our first 35-second plank. Now you can do this on a table, on the floor, wherever you are today. Because you know we're gonna get a lot of planks in. I'm gonna start up here, all right? And we're going. So feet shoulder distance apart, hands or elbows directly beneath the shoulders, heels push back, legs are straight, booty is squeezed and tucked under, navel back to the spine, pelvic floor lifts up to the bottom of the rib cage. Now your entire lower body and torso is all active. All the muscles are on. We have 10 more seconds. Squeeze every muscle as tight as you can. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. Carefully come out, shake it out. If you have a towel, grab a towel. Yes, you heard me right. Little towel. Once you have that, we're gonna place it so your palms face up. Slide all the way out to you're about shoulder distance apart, and then rotate so thumbs come up. See what I did there? Rotate it up. Keep the towel taut, feet hip distance apart, parallel, shoulders down. The towel is in line with your navel. Row it back. Keep pulling that towel apart while the elbows stay in towards the spine. Nice and slow. Everything today is going to be slow, which is great and intense. And you're welcome. I miss you guys. I want to make sure you feel this later. Keep that towel nice and taut. Elbows stay in towards the waistline. So a nice slow row here. Woo. Yes. One more. One more. Why not? Perfect. Shake it out. Now, we're going to place the towel aside just for a second. Hinge forward. Elbows come back. Squeeze them in towards the spine, shoulders down. Extend those arms straight as you can. Keep the elbows there, small bend, big stretch. Reach for the wall behind you, small bend, big stretch. Focusing on that straight arm. We're activating those triceps. Some people I know don't have weights. I don't want them to feel excluded. You will get more triceps in today though, don't worry. I'll give you a heads up if you do want weight in the future. Shoulders down away from the ears. Give me 3 more here. 3, as big and straight as you can. Tiny bend. 2, and 1. Shake it out. Grab that towel. We're going in for 1 more set of rows. Palms up. Slide shoulder distance. Rotate so thumbs are up. Whoop, and row it back nice and slow. 4 counts. And forward. 2, 3, 4. Pull that towel as tight as you can. Pull it apart. But elbows stay in towards the spine. You're going to feel this not only in the back of the arm, but also the shoulders. So if you feel your delts, not in a painful way, but the muscles around the shoulder, then you're doing it right. Don't be alarmed. We're toning and strengthening with the kitchen towel. Make sure you're breathing. Give me 1 more like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. 4, 3, 2, shake it out, right back into that plank. I'll meet you there. Come on down. And we're going. Now for this plank, it's not about how crazy you can make it or how long you can hold it. It's about how intense you can hold it. Squeeze all the muscles. Heels push back. Legs are straight. Hips are tucked. Booty is squeezed. Navel is drawn back to the spine and the pelvic floor lifts up towards the rib cage. Rib cage comes down. Arms are straight, or if you're on your elbows, elbows are actively pushing into the floor. Hold all of that. Breathe. 2, 1, nice. Carefully come on up, shake it out. We're going in for a wall sit next. I'm gonna turn this slightly. There's my wall. I'll meet you there. Come on down. No equipment needed. Ooh, it's hard to slide on. I've never done a wall sit here. So it's a first. Here we are. Feet are hip distance apart, parallel. Weight is in the heel. Back is flat. Abs are engaged. Now I want to make sure we're not forcing the belly button in, forcing the spine flat. Because I don't want the muscles in the back to necessarily be active. I want the core on. So think instead, navel to spine, yes, but obliques in towards the midline. Head is back, breathe. Now I know you're gonna hear a ding. Ignore, we're gonna stay. I know that you guys are pros at wall sits. So we're gonna hold this for a while. I don't have any weights or anything added. We are gonna add some punches to get the heart rate elevated. However, I wanna go through the basics. Make sure that the weight is in the heel of the foot. It's tempting to let the weight go towards the ball of the foot, but then you'll start to feel the knees, okay? So shift it back to the heels. If at any point this is too much, you can come up a little higher. Then bring those arms up. We're gonna add some punches. Every time the arm comes forward, navel squeezes in. Use the exhale. So every time we take an arm away from the body, there's a brief moment where the core wants to release. And that's when we need to focus on squeezing it in even more. Use that exhale. Feel the difference. So good. I know. You're probably feeling a bit of a thigh burn. It's because you're so strong. If you need a break, you can take it. I challenge you to stay in it if possible. Here we are, last 35 seconds. Pick it up. Yes, push those heels down. Navel drawn in. Obliques, side abs, draw in towards the midline. Use that exhale. Make sure that when you punch, you're in line with the chest. You're not going up, okay? Want to keep that neck safe. 10 more seconds, come on. See if you can go even faster. Woo! Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Carefully come up. Shake out those legs. We're going back into that plank position. Now again, make sure that every muscle is on. Squeeze and keep that squeeze as best you can. I'll bring you with me. All right, here we are. Lowering down to my forearms now. Feet are shoulder distance apart. Heels push back. Legs are straight. Hips tuck under. Abs draw in. Elbows, we're not sinking down. We're pushing the elbows into the floor. If you're on straight arm, you're pushing the hands into the floor. Every muscle should be shaking now. If not, squeeze it even tighter. Breathe. 10 more seconds. Strongest 10 seconds right here. And then we're coming on down to the ground. We're so close. Come on. Nice. Carefully come on up. And we're going to come down to the ground and do some bicycles. We're going to lay on our back. I'm going to take you with me. Carefully. There we go. So laying on our back. All the way down. Now you want to make sure your head is supported. You can keep your head down if you have a sensitive neck. However, the legs are going to come up to tabletop. Abs are in, so you want to make sure there's no arch back here. Abs are in. One leg extends, bring it in. Other leg extends, bring it in. This is level 1. Level 2, you're up. Level 3, you're rotating towards that knee. When you rotate, it's armpit towards the knee. We're not crunching and twisting the neck, okay? So wherever you are, this is level 3, level 2, level 1. Keep going. Squeeze that core. Wherever you are today is perfect. You want to make sure you stick with it. Come on. Keep breathing. In a few moments, you're going to get a break, but not quite yet. At any point you need to lower it down to a different level, totally fine. Listen to your body. You know your body best. Keep that core engaged. Keep that back flat as that leg extends. Very important. This is how we strengthen the core. Take a quick break. Hug the knees in. Rock side to side. Now, for set 3 and 4, dead bug. You have the option to keep one leg down, tabletop the other. All right, and extend and come in. Head stays down the whole time. If both legs are up, one leg extend, opposite arm extends, bring it back up. Other side, bring it back up. Now this can look pretty simple. It can feel pretty simple. Focus on the core. Hips tuck in, rib cage is down, abs are on. As you move through, this is an anti-rotation, anti-twist. Really working on stabilizing through the entire abdominal wall. Use that exhale, keep going. Keep going, I'm checking the time. Keep breathing. Perfect. Wanted to make sure we weren't doing 15 minutes of these on accident. Keep that core strong, almost there. 35 more seconds here. You can always bring one arm out to the side if you want to play around a little bit more with stability. Keeping the shoulder down. Almost there. Keep breathing. Back is flat. It's tempting to let the back arch. Don't let it. Almost there. Come on. This is how we strengthen those lowest abdominals, right where we zip up those stance. Give me one more each side. Yeah, other side. Nice. Hug the knees in. Carefully roll to the side. We're going to be laying on our side. Just angle this a bit better. For some leg lifts. It's time for a booty burn. So laying on one side, you can lay up like this, or you can lay all the way down, whatever is best. That top leg is going to come up and down. Toes right now are pointed towards you. However, we want to rotate it down to the floor so the heel comes up. You can bend this bottom leg for a bit more stability. Hand can go on the hip, or I challenge you to make a fist and place it right in front of the rib cage. Push down into the ground with that fist. This helps keep those hips stable and keeps them stacked, so you can really focus on the booty. Now toes stay down. We're going down, we're not touching the ground, and we're going right back up. Nice. Now we're going to continue with this movement. Slide that leg back behind you just a little bit, but keep those hips tucked. So now you're going to feel the booty quite a bit more. Hold it up. Hold it there, toes down, heel up. Tiny circles with that heel. So the ankle's not rolling, the ankle is frozen. Or tiny, tiny circles, as if we're tracing a dime, but the only movement's coming from the booty. Retuck those hips, push that fist into the ground, abs are on. Tiny movement, even smaller, reverse the circle. Nice. So good. Even smaller. Now we're gonna lower down, come back up. Not touching the ground. Again, toes stay down, heel stays up. Now this is one of those movements that, yes, it's small. It's not too crazy. So a lot of reps. Again, slide that heel back behind you a little bit, tuck those hips. Now here we are, hold that leg parallel to the floor, trace your name in cursive with your heel. So I've got my K, my A, or if you have an L, I'm sorry. Your entire name, so middle name too. Imagine that you're tracing in cursive. I forgot how to spell my name for a second. Right into that last name. Oh my gosh, keep those toes down. Don't forget those L's, get all the way up there. Woo! Give yourself a little love tap on the booty. We have one more set, it's gonna be a plank. Let me double check that I'm right here, yeah. So when you're ready, I'm gonna go ahead and start on the ground. Elbows, toes are about shoulder distance apart. Come on up. Push those heels back behind you. Legs are straight. Booty squeeze, hips tucked, abs in. Actively push those elbows into the ground. Again, this is about intensity. All of your muscles should be on. and shaking just a little bit of a quiver. That means they're working and they're getting stronger. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Push those heels back. Calves, quads, hamstrings, everything's on, everything's shaking, booty squeezed. Woo! There we go. Lower the knees carefully. Push back. We're going to do the booty on the other side. So laying on down. It's so good to hang out with you guys on a Sunday morning. This is so nice. Come on down. Bottom leg can bend. Other leg is straight. So you can see my foot. You want to rotate so toes are down. You're going to lift, lower, lift, lower. Again, top arm. Make a fist. Place it right in front of your rib cage into the ground. Abs are in. When you push this hand into the ground, you might notice your core activate a little bit. That's to help stabilize. So again, toes rotate down, heel up to the ceiling. If you can, slide that leg back just a little bit. Tuck those hips so you're not arching into your low back. Abs are in. Entire 35 seconds of just this up and down, squeezing the booty. Nice. Now hold it up. Again, toes are down. It's tempting to let the toes come up to the ceiling, but then we're not really working the booty. When we rotate the toes down, the booty is working. Tiny circles. Tracing a dime. Again, the ankle's not moving. The knee's not moving. The hip's not really moving. We're squeezing and releasing the booty to create this circle. So this is only coming from the booty. Reverse that circle. Yep, keep pushing that hand into the ground. Abs are on. That makes sure that those hips don't rock forward or back. They stay stacked. And reverse one more time. Toes down, heel up. I know you're starting to feel the burn. Keep going. All right, keep going a little more. Now we're gonna go for that whole name in cursive. I can't let you leave lopsided, so we have to even it out. Toes are down, heel is up. Tracing your name in cursive with your heel. Go ahead and start now. Now, if you're lucky and you have a short name, right? Add your middle name. Go for the long version, right? Don't sell yourself short here. Nice and small with the heel. Again, if you have any L's, nice and slow too. Don't write super fast. Toes stay down. See how mine wanted to come up? Don't let that happen. I know you're gonna feel that burn. It's okay. Woo, there it is. Bring the knee in. Little taps on the booty. We're going over for our plank again. Now again, try to get every muscle active. I'll walk you through it. Go on down to your forearms. One foot back, other foot back. If you're doing this from a level, like a little bit higher up, that's totally fine too. But push those heels back. Legs are straight. So now that your heels are pushed back, you feel your calves. Legs straight, you feel your quads and your hamstrings. Tuck those hips under, you feel your booty. Navel draws back to the spine. And we're adding on every time. So the calves are on, quads, hamstrings, booty, core. Push the elbows down, you feel your arms. I am shaking. I hope you are too. Join me here. A couple more seconds. Woo! Almost there, almost there, almost there. Nice. Lower the knees. Push back to child's pose for a quick moment. We have one more set. We have to get a little bit of upper body. So we're going to do some push-ups. You can do it on the ground from your knees. You can do it from a level. You can do it from a counter, wherever feels comfortable, okay? It's totally fine. You want to make sure as you go that the elbows stay low, the shoulders stay down. We don't want the shoulders to get up into the neck. Okay, keep those shoulders down the back. So if you're joining me on the floor, you're gonna lower down for 2 counts and then up 2 counts. So if you're on the counter, even if you're going on a wall, that's totally fine. It doesn't need to be big, it doesn't need to be anything. It needs to be slow and controlled. Shoulders staying down away from the ears, okay? Exhale as you push. The focus is on that push away, not necessarily how low you go. Take a moment, shake it out. We're gonna do a quick cardio burst. If you are standing right now, you're gonna do a march, tap the hand on the knee. If you're already on the ground, we're gonna go into mountain climbers, okay? So if you're on the ground, knee in that plank, one knee in, other knee in. If you're standing, got a march going. Tap the knee, tap the knee. Just a quick cardio burst. A little something to keep that heart rate elevated. Make sure you breathe in. Check in with yourself. How are you feeling? Are you feeling tenseness anywhere? If you are, keep that in mind. We have one more set of push-ups. Almost there. Woo. Take a moment back to push-ups for one more set. Now this is 35 seconds. Again, make sure that your elbows stay down. It can be a tricep. It can be out to the side, whatever's comfortable. As long as the shoulders don't come up here, keep them down, okay? I want to keep that neck nice and safe. I'm going to do this from the floor, but wherever you are today, it's totally fine. Lower down, 2 counts, and push for 2. It's down, 2 counts, push for 2. Nice and slow. That's when we know the muscles are working. Taking all of that tension out of the joints. Come on. Check those shoulders. Don't let them climb into the ears. Keep them down the back. You got this. Tuck those hips. Abs are in. Woo. Push back. Child's pose. Now you know we have one more plank. Here we are. Whatever plank you want to do. Elbows, hands. You find it. Get there now. Last plank of the day. Again, feet are shoulder distance apart. Heels push back. Legs are straight. We are going. And hold. It's tempting to move. It's tempting to want to lift a leg or lift an arm. I challenge you to not. I challenge you to find a way to activate every muscle. Keep it engaged. Keep it squeezed so you feel that tremble. Breathe. Breathe into it. You're stronger than you think. And you've got more than you know. Breathe. Come on. Find that shake. Almost there. Seconds away. Woo. Lower the knees. Push back to a child's pose. Bring your toes together. Knees apart. Inhale. Big exhale. Lower arm down. Wiggle into those hips a little bit. Inhale. The foghorn. Exhale. Come up a little bit. Take that left hand over to the left side. Right hand is going to go on top. Send your right hip back. Just a little bit. Opening up that side body. Very small. Don't force it. Inhale. Exhale. Carefully come back up. Switching sides. Right hand goes over to the right just a little bit. Left hand goes on top.
Activity completed.
Almost. Send that left hip back. Inhale. Big exhale. Let it go. And carefully come up back to center. Walk your hands back to center one last time right here. Deep inhale. Deepest breath you've taken all week. And on the exhale, walk your hands a little longer and see if you can lower all the way down. As far as your body will go today is perfect. Exhale. Let it go. And when you're ready, carefully walk yourself back up and give yourselves a huge round of applause. Thank you so much for joining. It's so good to see you guys and work out with you guys. Let me get this all going. Look at this hair. Yeah, we worked hard today.